There is. If you truly grew up in the East like that, there are certain shared experiences. Whether it be your dumb ass almost drowning at Cunningham Pool when you were 7, whether it be you joining the safety patrol at Pennycook because of the free pizza parties we used to have every once in a while, whether it be your mama, your grandmama, getting her cakes from Alice May's Bakery back in the day, rest in peace to Miss Mays. Whether it be, I ain't gonna hold you, some of y'all that have been in the region for a while might have a great-great-granddaddy that was a volunteer firefighter for East Vallejo Fire Department prior to being a paid position. Yeah, the shit didn't pay at first. A lot of y'all don't know that. Yeah, your great-granddaddy was fighting fires for free for the first 3.5 summers. So, I'm joking, but let us talk about it. Much love to East Vallejo. All my heart to East Vallejo. Let us do it. The first deep dive of East Vallejo, the history of its patronage to small business, the history of how neighborhoods were established there, and as well of how they tried to safeguard that whole region from our black asses ever. I'm joking, but we will touch on that later. So, as it relates to me, the majority of my tenure or my stay in Vallejo was in East Vallejo. I attended Pennycook Elementary. Technically speaking, the last school that I ever completed in my life was Springstown Middle School because I didn't go to high school. I love the East, not solely because of Springstown Library, not solely because of my spot where I get my little lumpia from. I've always appreciated that East Vallejo was always a haven, and it's not always, but in my knowledge, it was a haven and safe place for small business. At least in the last 80 years. If you go back before that, matter of fact, let's go back before that, because fuck, this video is about the history, so we're going to go back before that. So, when you go back to the 1800s, Vallejo, contrary to popular belief, has always been a very important fucking city in California. Do not get it messed up. And Vallejo has always been a very important city. As well as because of Mare Island, but also because it was a tourism spot at a certain point. I'm going somewhere with this. And I do know my pure Vallejo historians who are watching me right now probably want me to bring up them 2.5 goddamn summers in the 1800s where Vallejo was the state capital. Yes, Vallejo used to be the state capital back in the day. From 1852 to 1853, Vallejo was the state capital. They moved it, they thought we was too ghetto, so they moved that shit. When we get to East Vallejo, even back then, essentially was all just residential agriculture. Meaning that back in the day, you didn't see a lot of business there. You didn't see a lot of development there. You just saw people, hey, you could come there, invest, and get a homestead. Their homestead essentially means you buy a home there without some little farmland aspect to it.